Today we will discuss about the free convection, page number 134. Free convection. Page number 134. So here this is the free convection. So properties are to be evaluated at T film temperature is equal to T wall temperature plus T free stream fluid temperature unless otherwise mentioned. So here in this description boxes, so the vertical surface plates or cylinder with a diameter greater than or equal to 35 GL power 0.25. So here laminar flow means laminar flow is the less than 10 power 9 and greater than 10 power 9 we need to take turbulent flow. So here in this data book the vertical plates, the cylinders, and second one average Nusselt numbers. So here in this free convection chapter is also having thermal boundary condition, that is delta X. So Nusselt number in terms of constant wall temperature and for constant heat flux. So this is the constant wall temperature formula and this is the constant heat flux formula in the laminar flow. So here this is the generalized equation. So N equal to 0.6 into GR into PR power 0.5. So here GR is the Grashof number. So this is the formula G into beta into X cube delta T by V square. So here beta is the thermal expansion. So here beta is the coefficient of thermal expansion. Beta is the coefficient of thermal expansion. We need to take this formula for calculating the Grashof number value. So Grashof number value. Now we need to I can explain various important problems in the natural convection. So going to the free or natural convection. So here a 350 mm long glass plate is hung vertically in a air at 24 degrees centigrade while its temperature is maintained at 80 degrees centigrade. Calculate the boundary layer thickness at the trailing edge of the plate. If a similar plate is placed in a wind tunnel and air is blown over it at a velocity of 5 meters per second, find the boundary layer thickness. So here find the boundary layer thickness at its trailing edge. Also determine the average heat transfer coefficients for natural and forced convection. So here in this problem both natural and forced convection for the above mentioned data. So now we need to calculate natural convection and forced convection. So here what is the main object? So here glass plate is the material and 350 mm long. So here L equal to 350 mm is hung vertically in air at 24 degrees. So here T infinity is equal to 24 degrees while its temperature is maintained at 80 degrees. This is the wall temperature. Calculate the boundary layer thickness. So here calculate the boundary layer thickness at the trailing edge of the plate. So here this is the length. Calculate the boundary layer thickness at the trailing edge of the plate is equal to X equal to length of the plate. So if the similar plate is placed in a wind tunnel and air is blown, so here air is blown over it at a velocity of 5 meters. So here in this forced convection the velocity value is 5 meters per second. So here now we need to calculate boundary layer thickness of the trailing edge. This is the first question, and determine the average heat transfer coefficient, that means H value. So this is the second question. Now we need to solve this question. So length equal to 350 mm, and here this is the glass plate hung vertically. So here length equal to 350 mm, that equals 0.35 meters. The T infinity is 24 and wall temperature is 80. So in our data book page number free convection, we need to calculate T film temperature. We know the TW value and T infinity value. We should calculate T film temperature. 80 plus 24 by 2 is equal to 52. So here we need to take property values from data book page number 33. We need to take property values from T film temperature. That means dry air properties 52 degrees centigrade. So here from data book page number 33, from data book page number 33, so here beta is equal to 1 by T. So here the dry air properties at 52 degrees. So at 52 degrees we need to interpolate this 50 and 60 values. We need to calculate at 52 degrees corresponding value. So absolute kinematic viscosity and Prandtl number and thermal conductivity. So here Prandtl number is 0.697 and K equal to 0.02836 and kinematic viscosity is equal to 18.00 into 10 power 6. So here beta is the 1 by T. So T is the film temperature. So T in terms of Kelvin. That's why I am considering T film temperature plus 270 degrees. This is the beta value. So after taking the dry air property values, we need to calculate first question. What is the first question? Boundary layer thickness at the trailing edge. So first question from free convection. So from data book page number 134, from data book page number 134, so here delta x. What is delta x? Boundary layer thickness at x from the leading edge. So here what is the x value? So here x equal to L. So here x is equal to L. So now we need to calculate delta x value from data book page number 134. So in this formula we have Grashof number and Prandtl number. So PR value. So here Prandtl number is also taken from data book page number 33 from the properties, from the property value. So here PR value. So now we need to calculate Grashof number. So what is the Grashof number formula? So here Grashof number is equal to G beta x cube into delta T by V square. So here delta T is the change in temperature, wall temperature minus ambient temperature. So here x is the parameter. So here x equal to L and G is the 9.81, V equal to kinematic viscosity. So now we need to substitute these values. So here L equal to, what is the length of the glass plate? 0.35. We need to substitute these values. So here G equal to 9.81 and beta value is equal to, we already calculated from data book page number 33. That means beta equal to 1 by T film temperature plus 273. Its beta is equal to 3.07 into 10 power minus 3. So here this is the beta value. So now what is the length of the glass plate? 0.35 whole cube. So the change in temperature means wall temperature minus ambient temperature whole divided by kinematic viscosity. After simplifying this equation, so the GR value is 0.223 into 10 power 9 and PR value from data book page number 33, so 0.697. So here this GR value, PR value is greater than 9, greater than 10 power 9 and less than 10 power 9, we need to observe it. So here less than 10 power 9 means laminar, greater than 10 power 9 means turbulent flow. So here GR PR value is less than 10 power 9. That's why I'm considering laminar flow. So here what is the laminar flow formula? 3.93 x. So here x into PR power minus 0.5 and 0.952 plus PR power 0.25 into GRX power 0.25. This is the formula taken from data book page number 134 1.1 at laminar flow. We need to substitute. So here x equal to L. So here x equal to L. What is the L value? L value is 0.35. So here GR value is 0.223 into 10 power 9 and PR value is 0.697. After simplifying this equation, delta x boundary layer thickness value is 0.0152 meters. So here in our question we need to calculate boundary layer thickness at free convection as well as forced convection. So in the forced convection we need to calculate Reynolds number. So what is the Reynolds number? UL by V equal to. So here U value, velocity is already mentioned in the question, that means 5 meters per second. We need to substitute U value and the length of the glass plate is 0.35 and V value from dry air properties at 52 degrees 18 into 10 power minus 6. So after substituting these three values, so this is the Reynolds number value. It is less than 5 into 10 power 5. So this flow is also laminar flow. So now we need to calculate hydrodynamic boundary layer thickness at a distance of x from the leading edge. This is forced convection. We already discussed in the previous classes. I am directly going to the forced convection page number. So here forced convection, the data book page number 4 is here. So here this is the forced convection external flow flat plates. So here the less than number, the Reynolds number is less than 10 power 5. So here this is the Reynolds number less than 5 into 10 power 5. This is the laminar flow equation. Now we need to calculate boundary layer thickness, hydrodynamic boundary layer thickness at a distance of x from the leading edge. Now we need to take this formula. So from forced convection external flow flat plates. So delta Hx is equal to 5 into x into Re power minus 0.5. So here we need to substitute. So here L is equal, x is equal to L and Reynolds number is equal to 97222. After calculating this Reynolds number, we need to substitute Re value. So here hydrodynamic boundary layer thickness is equal to 0.0056. So coming to the next question, the average heat transfer coefficient. So we need to calculate H value. So in the average means H bar value. So in the free convection, so now I am explaining forced convection value. So forced convection. So here what is the forced convection formula? So here in this problem, the wall temperature is maintained while its temperature is maintained at 80 degrees centigrade. Now we can consider constant wall temperature. So here in the forced convection, so Nex is equal to 0.332 Rex power 0.5 into PR power 0.33. We need to consider forced convection formula. So here this is the 0.33 PR power. So here what is the condition? 0.6 less than Prandtl number less than 50. So here PR is equal to 0.696. This condition is also satisfied. Now we need to substitute Reynolds number and Prandtl number in this equation. So after substituting this equation, NUL is equal to 91.79. So here NUL is average value. So we want average value. So average of NUL bar is equal to double of the Nusselt number. So 2 into 91.79. So here what is the NU bar value, NUL bar value? So here bar indicates average value. So here NU is equal to HL by K. So we need to consider length value from this glass plate. So here H is the unknown parameter, L is known parameter, and K is value taken from the film temperature. So here we need to substitute these values. So this is the forced convection. So coming to the free convection or natural convection. So here in this constant wall temperature. So here free convection, constant wall temperature, NUX is equal to 0.508. So we need to consider this formula from data book page number 134 and 1.1 topic. So here X is also L. So here we need to substitute Prandtl number and Grashof number in this equation. So here what is the average value? Average Nusselt number up to L is equal to Nusselt number bar is equal to 4 by 3 NUL. So we already calculated NU value. So average Nusselt number value up to L value is Nusselt number power 4 by, Nusselt number is equal to 4 by 3 NUL. We need to substitute this NUL value as 45.73. So here NUL is equal to HL by K. So H is the unknown parameter. We need to substitute L value and K value. After substituting these L and K values, the average convective heat transfer coefficient value is 4.95. So this is the first question. So again I am explaining. So here in this question we need to calculate boundary layer thickness. That means delta value for natural convection and forced convection. And second question, average heat transfer coefficients for natural and forced convection. So this is the first question. Coming to the next question, a nuclear reactor. So here the main object is nuclear reactor with its core constructed of a parallel vertical plates. So here parallel vertical plates 2 meters height, H equal to 2 meters, and wide W is equal to 1.5 meters has been designed on free convection. So here this problem is free convection. Heating of fluid is bismuth. The maximum temperature of the plate surface limited to 950. So maximum surface, maximum means TMI, T maximum, MX, T maximum, and while a lowest allowable temperature of the bismuth is 350. So here this is the minimum value. So this is the 950 is the maximum value and 350 is the minimum value. Calculate the maximum possible heat dissipation from the both sides of the each plate. We don't have how many plates mentioned in this nuclear reactor. So in this line, the parallel vertical plates with the dimensions of 2 meters height and 1.5 meters wide, like this. So here this the properties values are mu value and density value, Cp value, K value is given at 360 mean temperature. So the mean temperature value is already given, that means 650 degrees. Now we need to check the mean temperature is 650 or not. So here T maximum value 950, T minimum value 350, and H equal to 3 meters. We need to calculate H value as length of the plate. So that means equal to L. So here width equal to 1.5 meters. So in the parallel vertical plate designed on free convection. So in the question, the parallel vertical plates has been designed on free convection. We need to consider free convection. So what is the free convection formula? So here we need to check T film temperature, or we need to calculate T film temperature. This is the T film temperature. So maximum temperature plus minimum temperature by 2. That means T film temperature is equal to 650 degrees. So this condition is also mentioned in the question. The property set 650 degrees mean temperature. So after calculating film temperature, we directly go to the proper values from the question. So here from free convection we need to calculate Grashof number g beta x cube delta t by v square. So we need to substitute these values. So here g value 9.81 and a beta value. So here 650 plus 273 is equal to 1.0834 into 10 power minus 3. What is the L value? So here L equal to 2 meters. That means 2 cube. And delta T is equal to 950 minus 350 by. So here V value. So here in this question, density value and mu value, Cp value, K value is given, and kinematic viscosity value not mentioned in the question. That's why I am considering V value. So here mu is equal to density into kinematic viscosity. So we need to interchange kinematic viscosity is equal to mu by density. Mu by density. So here what is the mu value? So in this question mu value is 3.12 kg per meter hour. So we need to consider hour in terms of seconds. That's why 3.12 whole divided by 3600 as a mu value, and density is equal to 10 power 4 kg per meter cube. After substituting these values, so this is the V square. So after simplifying this equation, GR equal to 6.95 into 10 power 15. GR value is 6.9579 into 10 power 15. So here the GR value is 10 power 15. Now we need to calculate Prandtl number value. So here in this question on the properties values, so here Prandtl number value is not mentioned. So that's why I am considering Prandtl number formula from data book page number 111. So here Prandtl number is equal to mu Cp by K. This is the standard formula for Prandtl number. So in case of any value is not given in the question, we need to calculate Prandtl number value from data book page number 111. So we need to substitute mu value, Cp value and K value like this. So here Pr equal to 0.01. So in the free convection we need to check it is laminar or turbulent. It is laminar flow or turbulent. So here Gr into Pr less than or greater than. So here the Gr into Pr value is equal to 67,900 into 10 power 9. It is greater than 10 power 9. It is a turbulent flow. Now we need to consider turbulent flow. So this is the laminar flow. Now I am going to turbulent flow, Gr Pr greater than 10 power 9. So here in this data book page number 135 we need to consider Nu value. So here in case of the constant wall temperature and heat flux is there, so we need to consider these formulas. For any constant heat flux, only for constant heat flux we need to check this formula, and in case of horizontal plates and any other upper surfaces, horizontal plates and heated surfaces, we need to consider these formulas. So in this question we need to calculate generalized equation. So vertical plates. So here this is the vertical plate formula. So here in this condition format not mentioned, this is the vertical plate. So this is the general condition more properly used. So here U equal to 0.10. This is taken from 135 page number. So here Nu equal to 0.1. Gr value is known term, Pr value is known term. We are already calculated this Gr Pr value. We need to substitute in this area. So here Nu equal to this value. So here what is the Nusselt number formula? HL by K. We need L is 2 and K is 13.02 taken from the properties values. So here convective heat transfer coefficient is 2678 watt per meter square degree centigrade. So what is the heat dissipated from both side of the plate. So here in case of any flat plates, we need to consider both sides of each plate. Area is equal to 2 into A, both sides of the surface area. Okay, that's why I'm considering. So here 2A. So what is the area? Length into width is equal to 2 into length into width is equal to. So here delta T equal to maximum minus minimum value. So here the heat dissipation is equal to Q equal to 94600 kilowatts. 94600 kilowatts. So in this problem, free convection, so we have to calculate first Grashof number, after that Prandtl number, after that we need to check GRPR value is greater than 10 power 9 or less than 10 power 9. After that we need to calculate Nusselt number. So after calculating this convective heat transfer coefficient, we need to substitute Q equal to HA delta T. This is then the type. So find the convective heat loss from the radiator 0.5 width. So here width equal to 0.5 and height equal to 1.5 meters, maintained at a temperature 80 degrees in a room at 20 degrees. So here maintain at a temperature. So radiator is maintained at temperature means T wall temperature and room temperature is T infinity, that equal to 20 degrees. Consider the radiator as a vertical plate. So convective heat loss. So convective heat loss. So here this is natural convection or forced convection. So now we need to check it. So here in this question U value is not given. So the uniform flow velocity is not mentioned in this question. That's why this is not a forced convection. Now we need to consider natural convection. So first of all, width equal to 0.5 and height equal to 1.5 meters. So here we need to consider H is equal to L and surface temperature, vertical plate surface temperature is 80 degrees and T infinity is equal to 8 temperature 20. So this is the free convection vertical plate. We need to consider free convection. What is the object? Vertical plate. From data book page number 134. So this is the free convection and this is the vertical surface plate. So now we need to consider this formula. Grashof number is equal to G beta x cube delta T by V square. So before going to Grashof number, we need to take properties values. So here in this question, the properties values are not mentioned. That's why I am calculating from data book page number 134. Free convection T film temperature is equal to wall temperature plus ambient temperature by 2. This is the formula. What is the wall temperature is 80 and air temperature is 20 whole divided by 2, that equal to 50. So we need to take physical properties of air. So from data book page number 33 at 50 degrees. So here this is the 50 degrees value we need to consider from dry air properties. So here this is the properties values, physical properties of air at 50 degrees, that is page number 33. So page number 33, mu value, V value and Prandtl number, Cp value, K value is noted from the data book page number 33. So here what is the beta value? Beta equal to 1 by T film temperature plus 273. So here 1 by 50 plus 273 Kelvin power. So here first we need to calculate Grashof number. So from data book page number 134 we need to consider Grashof number formula. So here G is equal to 9.81 and beta is equal to 3.0959 into 10 power minus 3 and L equal to length of the vertical plate. What is the length of the vertical plate? So here length of the vertical plate is 1.5 meters. We need to substitute L equal to 1.5 meters. So delta T is equal to wall temperature minus ambient temperature whole divided by V square. So V square value, V value from air properties at 50 degrees. So after substituting this value, the GR value, so PR value from dry air properties, so we need to multiply GR into PR values. So here this is also 13.32 into 10 power 9. This is greater than 10 power 9. That means turbulent flow. We need to calculate convective heat loss. So convective heat loss. So this is the turbulent flow vertical plate. This is the turbulent flow vertical plate. So here laminar flow, average Nusselt number, and for lower value of GRPR 10 power 5. So here higher value of GRPR. So higher value. So here in this page number, so the laminar flow less than 10 power 9, and the turbulent flow GRPR value like this. So here this is the both constant heat flux and the constant wall temperatures. So we need to consider this formula. So here what is the formula? So here GRPR value is greater than 10 power 9. The flow is turbulent. But in this problem, the radiator has a vertical plate. The radiator has a vertical plate. We need to consider from data book page number 135, all values are GRPR. So for constant wall temperature. So here in this problem, the GRPR is greater than 10 power 9. That means turbulent flow. So in this problem, the radiator has a vertical plate. That's why I am considering all values of GRPR. We need to substitute GRPR values and PR values like this. So here after substituting these values, NA value 273.75 and HL by K value, we need to substitute to L value and K value. So convective heat transfer coefficient is 5.27047. So what is the heat loss? Q equal to HA delta T. We need to substitute area value, width into length, and TW is equal to 80, T infinity equal to 20. This is the Q value. So here this is the important problem. So here in this problem, the convective heat loss from the radiator. So convective heat loss from the radiator, consider the radiator as a vertical plate. That's why I am considering this GRPR value, all values of GRPR. So here in this value, in this laminar flow, GRPR value less than. So here for low value GRPR value 10 power 4. So here higher value of GRPR, the in case of constant heat flux slash constant wall temperature. So our value is greater than 10 power 9. That means 13.32 into 10 power 9. So that's why I am considering this formula, all values of GRPR value.